The boy was just walking the dog at Yozakura Family. He didn't expect it to be so difficult. This dog can not only catch up with the speed of the high-speed rail, it can even walk on water. But this is not the most outrageous. It can run up a vertical building as if it were flat ground. Just after the execution of the Kurogeo mission, Teo got information about the cause of his parents' death, but he didn't dare to open the box with the information until Mutsumi came to his side. Teo spoke his true thoughts. He said he was very scared, afraid that after knowing the truth, he will become a person like Kurogeo who is desperate for revenge. During the mission, a thought flashed through his mind for a moment. If the enemy who killed his family is in front of him, maybe he would do the same thing. He empathized with Kurogeo who was avenging his family. So Teo is very afraid to open the box, afraid that he will become a monster that only avenges. After listening to all this, Mutsumi didn't say anything. She just gently kissed Teo's cheek. In her view, no matter what it becomes, she will not leave him. With Mutsumi's encouragement, they finally opened the box, and the thing inside, it turned out to be a small sphere. At this time, Big Bro Kyoichiro's voice appeared. He explained that this is a sphere that stores optical data. But what Big Bro Kyoichiro cares about is not the sphere. It was the kiss that Mutsumi had just now. He saw that scene and was bleeding with anger, almost lost control and killed his brother-in-law. Fortunately, Rin appeared in time to stop him. When I got home, Teo unexpectedly found that there were new members in Yozakura Family. That is Ayaka, who wanted to assassinate Teo before. It turns out that since Ayaka fell in love with Teo and his wife, Mutsumi invited her to join the Yozakura family as a maid. By the way, she can also train Teo to avoid assassination skills. At this time, Big Sis Cheyenne also appeared. She plans to help Teo analyze the optical sphere, but because the sphere is relatively old, analysis takes some time. Afterwards, Teo lived a daily life of constant tasks. I'm very tired when I come home every day. Mutsumi plans to make tea for him, but the tea in the house is gone. Hearing this made Teo have a certain idea. The next day Mutsumi found a strange thing. Teo often goes out early and returns late recently, and there are strange calls on the phone that I don't know. Originally she didn't think much about it, but Ayaka said that Teo's various signs are all signs of impending affair. Go out early and return late every day. The mobile phone location will also be deliberately turned off. Then often separate actions for no reason. Even if I followed, I would run away. This is definitely an affair. But only Ayaka is anxious. Mutsumi still trusts Teo very much. The next day she walked the dog with Teo, but Teo never expected. The puppy Goliath turned out to be a monster-like existence. The dog, originally small in size, suddenly grew several times larger. It wasn't until Mutsumi explained. Teo knew that Goliath had been serving the Yozakura family since Mutsumi's great-grandmother's generation. Goliath can be said to be an ancestral monster dog. Only the head of the Yozakura family can gain its approval. Then they started walking the dog. Afterwards, Teo also experienced the power of Goliath. Whether it's on land, water, or vertical buildings, they are all places to walk the dog. 2.5 hours later, Goliath finally finished its activities. Just then, a few children came over. They all wanted to play with Goliath. Unexpectedly, at this moment, Goliath discovered a danger. The balloon in the child's hand was actually installed with a timed bomb. Fortunately, Teo helped to block the impact of the explosion. But this made Mutsumi very angry. Actually let her husband suffer such harm. She called Goliath to find the culprit, and Goliath only took 2.5 seconds to find it, and appeared in front of the criminal. The criminal was successfully captured. After the incident just now, Teo also gained Goliath's approval, willing to let him ride on it. But Teo never expected. When he got home, Ayaka actually launched an attack on him, and also stated that she had found evidence of his affair. Originally, Big Bro Kyoichiro, who was on the side, also ran over to join in the fun when he heard this. Just then, 2 staff members of Hinajiku appeared. It turns out that everything was a misunderstanding. The stranger Teo had been contacting was them. This has to be said from a few days ago. When Teo knew that Kyoichiro's favorite tea was not enough, he commissioned Hinajiku to help find this dark sweet. But the problem is that this tea is very rare. It takes several years to arrive. So Teo, in order to get the raw materials, went to various dangerous places to collect materials with the help of Hinajiku. He has been going out early and returning late recently because of this. After understanding, Kyoichiro was also stunned.